For years, Vladimir Putin has complained the U.S. and West have lied to Russia and have forced him to take action. You promised us in the 1990s that NATO would not move an inch to the east, he said just weeks ago. You cheated us shamelessly. Michael McFaul is the former U.S. ambassador to Russia.
Putin has said the West, the United States, is provoking us, provoking me.
That's ridiculous. Let's be clear. Nobody's provoking Putin.
This was how Europe was aligned at the peak of the Cold War, split between willing NATO allies in blue to the west and in red, countries that the Soviet Union used brutal force to keep in line with them. But when the Soviet Union fell, these Eastern European countries, now free, aligned with the U.S. and NATO. Russia's sphere of influence and its geographic buffer against NATO now shrunk considerably. 5 NATO countries even border Russia, and many now host U.S. military bases. And Ukraine? It sits here, almost alone between Russia and the West.
Too many people are believing that this is somehow about NATO expansion, when it's really about an unprovoked military invasion should Putin decide to go in.
Many are wondering why Ukraine and why now?
Well, why now? I think because President Putin has been obsessed with bringing Ukraine back into subjugation to Russia. Putin believes that the Slavic nation, of which he considers Russians and Ukrainians to be part of a single nation, was unfairly and incorrectly broken up during the collapse of the Soviet Union, 1991.
A full-scale invasion would likely be the biggest conflict in Europe since World War II.
And it could likely destabilize international markets. On Friday, as tensions rose, the S&P 500 plunged nearly 2%. That's a drop of $2,500 for the average American's 401k.
And with Russia, a huge provider of oil to the world, gas prices are likely to go higher. They've already hit their highest level in 8 years.
I think the mistake we make in the West sometimes is we think that Putin's some kind of rational actor calculating the cost-benefit analysis of invasion, when in fact he's thinking about his place in the history books 50 years from now.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.